What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is the man of the quarter hour, Felipe Calderon III, FC3, no relation to Far Cry 3. And today, we are back with CSR Racing 2. In the last episode, I showed you guys what you had to do to win Ashley's Mercedes-Benz. So in this episode, I'm going to be showing you guys how to win the Tier 4 boss car, Kurt's Mustang, right here. See? Let's take a quick look at this thing, because honestly, this is one of my personal favorite Mustangs in the game. It looks good, and I love the color combo on it. The body kit, I could probably live without. I am not sure. I don't even know what kind of body kit this is. If you guys know what kind of body kit it is, let me know. Or if it's the HPE 750, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, let's take a look at the ins and outs of this thing. As you can see, as always, most boss cars, they come with unlimited freshness. Of course, that's standard. No one really cares. Now, this thing looks amazing. Low stance, cambered wheels, beautiful blue rims. This thing is beautiful. Look at that. Anything you could ever want in a Mustang and more. If you guys followed the storyline, or if you already beat the Tier 3, spoiler alert, Kurtz did steal this Mustang from Jerry's collection. If you followed the whole CSR Racing 2 story, then you know that Jerry's cars were stolen, and you are helping him to get them back, or at least figure out who stole them. Now, I'm going to show you the car that I used, the setup that I used in order to win Kurt's Mustang. And in my personal opinion, the best way to beat a Mustang is with a Mustang. So, with that being said, I had to go ahead and use the Ford Mustang GT Premium. Now, with this car, I did not need Stage 6 parts when I raced Kurtz. The only reason I have Stage 6 parts on this thing now is because I needed it for a later on part in the game. Which, again, as I said in the last video, you will find out what that is once you beat the Tier 5 boss. Now, when I raced her, my Evo points were at 205 plus. My PP was at 547. My upgrades, 35 out of 42. As you can see now, I have Stage 6 parts installed. My fusion parts have not changed, 7 out of 59. My NOS tune, well, we're going to have to go and take a look at that. But basically, before I get into that, you need a Mustang to beat a Mustang. And this thing, honestly, is worth the money. Plus, it looks pretty good. And if you don't win Kurt's Mustang, which probably you won't if you don't follow my steps, you can always customize this to make it sort of look like it. Considering Kurt's Mustang is one of a kind and you're not going to be able to win. Now, as for tuning. Back when I raced her, my NOS tune was 141 by 3.3. Now, with the Stage 6 parts, it is at 46 by 3.1. For my final drive, when I raced her, it was at 2.70. Now it is dropped down by 1. It is at 2.69. And for the tire pressure, I had 68 by 32. Now it is still the same. That has not changed. So right now, with these parts, this is a guaranteed win in Kurt's Mustang if you know what you're doing. Now, Kurt's Mustang, during the pink slip race, it runs a 10.585 second in a quarter mile. The dyno for this, it reads that you can do a 10.181 in a quarter mile. That's plenty to beat Kurt's Mustang and walk away with it. Now, if we do a test run, this is going to be a little difficult for me because I have not raced this Mustang in a while. I have been working on other cars and driving different things. Okay. Here we go. Okay. It got a little laggy for me on my end. I don't know if it's going to show up laggy for you guys during the recording. But anyways, that was the shift pattern, I believe, if I remember correctly, that I used. So, and our total half mile time is, if this thing will ever load, here we are, 10.198. Again, that is still enough to win Kurt's Mustang. At least it was when I raced her. I don't know if they've changed the time since all the updates, but that's what I used. So with this kind of setup, you can beat her. But again, this is with stage 6 parts. I think I have 4 of them installed. Again, I put those in because I needed them for something after the tier 5 boss. You guys will know what that is. I will have videos for that once I do the tier 5 boss video. Now, I go by everything that I've done in the Wattpad story that I have. Of course, I will leave a link in the description down below so you guys can check it out. I have chapters for everything that I've done in there. All the times you need to beat the tier 1, tier 2, 3, and 4 bosses. 5, 2, plus a little bit extra in there for you guys. Now, according to the story, as I'm looking at it now, I also put in a little tip about the freshness bonus. Now, I'm going to show that here in this video for you guys. I personally never really do the freshness unless I really have to, but I'm going to show you guys what you need to do with it. If this thing ever loads, I don't know why it's taking so long to load this time. Come on. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I got a prize. Okay, anyways. So, once you beat the tier 2 boss, Ashley, whether you win her car or not, or once you reach tier 2, once you reach tier 2, the freshness bonus will unlock, which is here, which currently reads 0%. Now, the freshness bonus is basically something that you would have to do every week, which is where if you want a bonus percentage, you would have to customize your car every week so that way you can get a bonus RP. Now, I don't personally do that unless I really need to or I really want to or I just have money to spend. As you can see, it shows 4 little icons underneath the 0% symbol. You have the first one, which is paint, the second one, which is livery, third one is the calibers, and the fourth one is the interior. Now, the trick is, you don't have to customize all 4 things to get the full bonus. Now, as you can see, I'm about to customize this thing in my own personal way. So, let me see. We're going to do some solids. I want this thing to be yellow. A saffron polish. See, there you go. Now it reads that I just did delivery. Oops, I actually messed up delivery for a second. Okay. See, you can also, if most people don't see it here or they don't pay attention during the intro, but you are able to change where delivery goes. Honestly, for my cars, I do contrast when I'm doing this, like that. But in this case, I need to reverse it, so it does this. Okay. So delivery bonus is there. For the interior, we are going to do, why not purple, for what I have planned. There. Now the interior icon is lit up. That means I have successfully done it. And now I have 4% of the freshness. Now, paint. What was I going to do again? Oh yeah, I was going to do a nice purple. There we go. And now the paint icon has lit up. So, as you can see, there are 3 little pegs there. Once those 3 pegs are full, it doesn't matter whether or not you do the fourth. It doesn't matter if you do the 4th freshness part. It'll still remain like that. If you guys have a lower percent than I do, I have 10%. If you guys have anything lower, it's because you need to progress further in the game so you can raise the freshness bonus. Now, I can customize the caliber, sorry. See, I can add a nice purple. I don't care, it works. See, now the caliber icon is lit up, but the percentage is still the same. So, basically, it doesn't matter what you do with that last icon. You only need to do 3 of them. That's it. Actually, let me fix the contrast, because I don't like the way it looks now. Maybe I'll do the other way around. So yeah, that's basically all you guys really need to do. Another thing you can do, if you guys haven't followed, is some of them have this little price tag here. That means they are on sale or there is a discount available for it. But anyways, this seems kind of boring anyways. This video doesn't seem like one of my best. But anyways, I hope this video helped you guys out in winning the tier 3 boss car, or tier 3. So, as always, I'm Felipe Calderon III, FC3, no relation to Far Cry 3, telling you all, when in doubt, off with their heads. I'll see you guys in the next one.